Frankensteins. Here we are in mushroom cultivating room number 6 at Zardos Manor, and we're looking back at the best of what I've seen in February 2017. Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe play a couple of kind of inept PI types in the new movie by Shane Black, The Nice Guys. This is one of the best things I've seen in February. It is a great, fun movie from the guy who brought you Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and the original Lethal Weapon. We saw the Academy Award nominee for Best Picture, The Arrival. It was real science fiction, not space cowboys. It had a slow pace. I kind of would have liked to have seen this as an hour Black Mirror Twilight Zone episode because I think there was enough material to fit that, but they stretched it out for 2 hours and it wasn't too bad. And really, a very nice film. If you watch things and you keep Chekhov's gun in mind, you're going to have this figured out in about 15 minutes. And then Sausage Party, which I saw on Netflix. You know, if you like Seth Rogen and you like their kind of gross out humor, offense porn, you'll probably like Sausage Party. Definitely not for everyone. The animation was really good in this. Thing is, I watched Sausage Party and laughed during it, and then after that, I didn't really think about it. Did you ever have a movie that you thought that the filmmaker made just for you? I watched one recently on Amazon Prime, and it's called The Lobster from 2015. Written and directed by Greek director Yorgos Lanthimos. He's the director of Dogtooth and Alps, two wonderful movies, but I think this is probably my favorite. Dogtooth is close, though. Stars Colin Farrell, and he's just trying to find somebody to connect. Because in real life, if you don't connect to someone, you get turned into an animal. His chosen animal is the lobster. Yeah, that's the premise. If you can get on board with that, then you're ready for this one. This was just one of my favorite movies. Nominated for Best Original Screenplay. Watch the trailer. I'll leave that in the comments. In theaters, I actually went to see two movies. I saw the Academy Award-nominated La La Land with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, and it was a love letter to getting awards based on people's love of Hollywood awarding itself, or movies about Hollywood awarding itself. There's one good song in it, City of Stars. If you're going to watch a song and dance movie, watch a Gene Kelly movie. I thought it was pretty mediocre. It looks really good, but Lego Batman was a fun movie, but not a great movie. I thought the original Lego movie was so good, they didn't have to even do that near of good of a presentation, and I just loved it from start to finish. If you like Batman and you've been watching them since the 60s, you'll get it. There's a lot of color, a lot of fun, but it really does pale next to its older brother. An Uncle Tony Best of February exclusive, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. I mentioned her in regards to the shows Fleabag and Crashing. Well, guess what? She is cast in the new Star Wars Han Solo film. So, being on this channel, I guess I'm kind of a star maker. A few of the games I played, Mintworks, and it's so cute. Look at this. It's in a little mint tin. It's a real-time strategy game. It's worker placement. You're getting buildings and stuff to make a little town. Takes about 20 minutes. Cost me $10 on Kickstarter. I'm really, really happy with this. Fits right in your pocket. It does. Then there's Fabled Fruit, which is another great game. You lay cards on a table. You have little wooden animals that represent you, and you put your guy on a card, and it does various things. You're trying to get to a certain number of points. It's a card game that grows as you play. Kind of a legacy game. Once you start adding more materials, it gets more difficult and more in-depth. We only played the one round of it, but I can see this being very fun. I had a great time. I get most of my entertainment from podcasts. One of my very, very favorite is Ken and Robin Talk About Stuff. This is an RPG, a pencil and paper role-playing game podcast, because these guys are writers and designers of role-playing games. If it were just that, it might be a nice listen, but they go above and beyond, from things like movie reviews, how to make the correct sandwich, to their consulting occultists. Just in this episode alone, they talk about the sorcerer significant of the Denver International Airport and the Tradecraft Hut. That's where they talk about spies and spying from the 1800s and before up to present day. They did a great thing about Russia and Trump, and without being political. So Ken and Robin Talk About Stuff, one of my favorite listens. And then on YouTube, one of the people that I watch that I just really enjoy is out of the Netherlands, and it's Horrible Reviews. The host is funny and he's personable. Just the way it's presented is so great, and it makes me want to watch the movies that he likes and avoid the ones that he doesn't. And look at his categories. A 10 or more part series on the most disturbing movies ever made, the grossest movies, the worst movies, the movies of David Lynch, the movies of Stephen King. He does a great job. Take a look there. And this month on my classic Warner Brothers Blu-ray collection. We're doing 5 movies because, well, I'm trying to get these out every Friday, and there are 5 Fridays. So right now, if you look, it's Treasure of the Sierra Madre. And then on the 10th, A Streetcar Named Desire. The 17th, we'll have An American in Paris. And then on the 24th, Singing in the Rain. And lastly, the 31st is a Friday, and that's Gigi. So whether it's movies or TV or games or podcasts, let me know what you like. Leave something in the comments for me. And always, you got to subscribe and let me know if you agree or disagree. Until next month, I'm Uncle Tony.